Hey guys, ESR Cards here. It's been a long time. I've been kind of busy with the game. I haven't been able to make any deck profiles because I upgraded my internet, but it took ages and there were so many problems. So now that I'm finally back, I can show you the new meta, which is obviously Legion. So this is probably my favorite Legion deck right now. It's never top tier, and I don't think it was ever considered top tier, but it's a lot of fun. And that is the White Witches Genesis deck. So Shadow Paladin Witches are kind of cool because they can retire your opponent's card and replace them with grade zeros, and Fianna, the Legion, can pretty much make you run out of triggers. But what these guys do is you pretty much can stack your deck full of triggers, and it's a lot of fun. Pretty much what these focus on are sort of like consistency, legioning over and over, and just soul charging by the threes, because it's a lot of fun. So obviously you run 4 of the ace, or that's what I consider the ace. There isn't really an ace, but she's the triple rare, so I guess she's the ace. White Snake Witch Mint, her skill is Legion, return 4 cards to your deck, and then Legion with a Black Snake Witch Chicory. So it looks something like that. Yeah, so you have the black and you have the black and white witches sort of thing. It's a cool contrast. The artwork's amazing. That's partially why I built the deck, or wanted the deck anyway. I wanted to build it because they're not that competitive or strong, but the artwork is amazing. So her skill is Soul Blast 6. When you attack a Vanguard, you gain 10k if you're in Legion, and the rest of your rearguard front row witches gain 5k as well. So making pretty much a Vanguard 35 and over, and your rearguard's 15k blocks against non-Chris ridden decks, unless you have an 11k and 7k boosting each other, and yeah, plus 5k to them. So 13, and secondary skill is Counterblast 1 and Soul Charge 3, and I can only use once per turn, but you only really need to use it once per turn. So it's pretty easy to get 6 in Soul. Next grade 3s are Witch of Eagles Fennel. She makes the consistency of the deck. Ideally she's the first to ride, because her skill makes it very easy to get like other cards in your hand, sort of thing. She's sort of like she makes the deck consistent, is what I'm trying to say. Her Legion mate is Witch of Golden Eagles Jasmine. So yeah, it's pretty cool. You have 2 opposites, not opposites, but you know, it's not as contrasting as the other one, but it still looks really cool with the artwork. So her skill is Soul Blast 3, only during the turn that you Legion. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck and add 2 witches from them. Hopefully, if you're lucky, you'll be able to add 0 shields to your hand, which is what makes her really good. And yeah, Counterblast 1 when you place her on Vanguard, and you will gain 3 soul. And the special tech is Minerva. She's the finisher, because she's just an overall good card, and since you have so much soul, you don't really have to worry about that. So yeah, she's pretty much just that final push. Next, 4 Black Snake Witch Chicory, 12k attacker. You need to run 4, not only because she's 12k attacker, but she's the mate of White Snake Witch Mint. 4 Witch of Golden Eagles Jasmine. I love the art, it's like a cowboy witch thing. So her skill is Counterblast 1, when placed on rearguard, Soul Charge 3, and she attacks for 12. She's really good early game because you get your Soul Charge and she swings for 12. Last grade 2s are 2 Witch of Ravens Chamomile. The really cool thing about her is that if you are missing a front row, you can Soul Blast her with the skill, because both skills of the Vanguards are after they attack. So you can Superior Call her for extra attackers, and you can even power her up with Mint, making her attack for 14 plus boost, hopefully 21, 15k block for that. So she's just really good for Counterblast 1, and you get to Superior Call her when she's Soul Blasted. Grade 1s, 4 10k attackers. because it's a pretty aggressive deck if you have Mint. Otherwise, it's a pretty defensive deck if you have Fennel on Vanguard. So still run 4 of those because 10k attackers are good. 3 Witch of Orange's Valencia. When Soul Blasted, you get to Soul Charge another 2. You just need to be careful about when you decide to do the Soul Charge, because you might deck out. But since you're legioning all your triggers back, it really doesn't matter. 3 Witch of Frogs Melissa. I still don't know if this is a guy or a girl. I mean, the name and the dress makes it a girl, but the hair and the face kind of makes it look like a young kid. So anyway, same as Witch of Ravens, whatever. This is pretty much the grade 1 version. Counterblast Wants, Pure Color. Really good if you need another booster. 3 Witch Zero Shields, Witch of Strawberries Framboise. And 1 Quintet Wall, which is Regalia, not Witch, but if you want a Legion early, then use that, definitely. Because Quintet Wall, you know, Spirit Called top 5 cards into your Guardian Circle. 10 crits. Unfortunately, there are not 3 different Witch triggers, so you just have to settle with 2 of the Regalia one, 4 of the Witch one, and 4 of the Put into Soul, gain 3k Battle Maiden Kokuri Hime. There is no special counterblast at all in this deck, so it doesn't really matter what triggers end up in your damage. The only thing that matters is that when you're checking the top 5 with Fennel and you want to add cards to your hand, you can't add these. But I mean, the whole point is not to add triggers anyway, so that you thin your deck to just be all triggers. So you just add Zero Shields and other stuff. So 10 crit because it's a pretty aggressive deck with Mint on Vanguard. 2 Regalia of Foredoom Lot Angel. Pretty cool because when you guard with this, you get the Soul Charge one, and draws a draw. So run them. The deck has enough draw power really, but the skill where you get to Soul Charge is too good to pass up. And then 4 Witch of Big Pots Luria. I used to run her, which is the Regalia one, only because she looked better, but then with Fennel I realized that I kind of dug myself in a hole using her instead of this. So always run her instead of... So pretty much go for consistency over artwork, unless your deck is all about artwork. And the starter is Regalia of Prayers Prey Angel, because she is so much better than what Witches got as their starter. So pretty much you can either run her or Cinnamon. Cinnamon is put her into the soul after the attack hits that she boosted a grade 3 Soul Charge 2. But with her, if your Vanguard's Legion, Soul Charger, Soul Charge 3 after you Soul Charge her, and your Vanguard gains 5k, making Mint 47, 45 and above. So she's really good compared to everything else. So I hope you liked it. It's a really fun deck. It's not that expensive really. Like seriously, this Zero Shield's like $8 and the Quintet's like 4. Fennel's like 5, and then everything else except for Minerva is pretty cheap. It's just a bunch of Rescoms. Mint currently right now is like a $20 card, but I don't see that lasting for much longer. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.